My dad was God. When he spoke, I moved. He was the law. I learned from a very early age what you do and what you don't do. Dad made it absolutely clear. You do what I tell you not to do, you're getting a beating, boy. And it wasn't just, kind of patty cake, lovey kissy kind of stuff. I mean, it was a major boom. He would be in jail today. Child abuse. But I'll tell you what he did teach me. He taught me something about God. You go back and you read the Bible. God said, don't touch the ark. The other did. God struck him. God told Lot's wife, don't look back. She looked back. He turned her into a pillar of salt. Yeah, that's the same God that gave His Son to die on the cross for us. You're to fear God. Respect God. Do you have to do what He says? I never asked my dad question. Somehow or another, he made that clear from the get-go. I never said, Dad, do I have to do what you say? I don't ever remember. If it happened, I was unconscious and then I never remembered it afterwards. I don't ever remember saying to my dad, well, I don't have to do what you say. I do what I want to. I never did say that. People today do that all the time with God. You'll live to regret it. Jesus Christ Himself said, not everyone who says to me, Lord, Lord, will enter the kingdom of heaven, but he who does the will of my Father who is in heaven. God is serious. He means business. Do you know one of the greatest people that ever walked on the face of the earth was Moses? And one day, God told Moses to get some water for the folks, and he didn't do it exactly like God said do it. And God said, you're not going in the promised land. Later on, Moses brought that up and said, can I not go over to the promised land? And God says, no, you cannot go. You dishonored me before the people. You will not go into the promised land. Don't ask again. And yet people seem to think today that God is just this wonderful old grandpa that just lets his children and grandchildren just get away with murder and just do whatever you want to, and He'll give you a lollipop and He'll let you go to heaven. You're not reading the Bible. Well, that's what I come to tell you. I got done 2 minutes early. Thank you very much. So, the way I'd like to end all of this is to show you a chart like this again. If you're not a Christian tonight, if you've never obeyed the gospel of Jesus Christ, I just want to ask you a very simple question. Does it matter? Here's the point. If it matters what you believe, if it matters what you teach, if it matters what you practice, it matters where you go to church, if all that matters, for God so loved the world that He gave His only begotten Son, that whoever believeth shall not perish, but have everlasting life. Do you know when God shut the door on the ark? I don't know that there was anybody around the ark at the time except Noah and his family. But Noah and his family got on the boat. And God shut the door. And then it began to rain. And it really, water started coming from everywhere. Do you think that there was anybody? Do you think there was anybody that started running toward that boat and got up there and knocked on that door? Noah, Noah, we believe you now. It's raining. Let us in. I don't know if that happened. But I'm just thinking. And I don't have a very big thinker. But I'm just thinking that happened. There was Noah and all of his family inside that boat, safe and secure from the storm that was coming. God's wrath. And there was a bunch of people outside of the boat wishing they had listened to Noah. Yeah, he listened to God and got on the boat. There's a storm coming, my friend. There is a storm coming. And he's coming in flaming fire, taking vengeance upon those that know not God and those that obey not the gospel. Preacher, you're using scary tactics. I don't like that. I'm sorry. It's reality. You need to get on the boat. You need to obey the gospel. And when do you need to do that? Right now, as we stand and sing.